DSS detaining Nnamdi Kanu for some defend yourselves comment you made. Lawyer Jumako tackles DSS Adiola Ajayi. Welcome back to another update. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. I bring you this very update from SAR reporters, and the news headline says DSS detaining Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for some defend yourselves comment you made. Because a few days ago, DSS Chief Director Adiola Ajayi urged Nigerians to defend themselves, to mobilize and defend themselves against terrorists. And barrister lawyer Jumako said this is the same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that made them went as far as Kenya to kidnap him. That means DSS has now vindicated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. They have been vindicated. Defend yourself. That is what DSS told Nigerians. And at the same time told Nigerians that security agencies cannot afford to protect every corner of Nigeria. That is very shameful for a DSS chief director to say. So what are they there for? Well, before I continue with this very update, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, turn on once you get notification. So we're going straight to this very update without wasting much of your time. We're going straight to this very update. So pay attention as we continue. Ajayi went further to cite from former Director General Ibrahim Babangida as endorsing the idea of a community-led resistance. Aloye Jumako, Special Counsel to the 10th Leader of Indigenous People of Biafra, IPUB leader Nnamdi Kanu, has slammed the Director General of the Department of State Service, DSS, Mr. Adiola Oluwatosin Ajayi, over his recent statement that Nigerians must take responsibility for their own security. Imagine that. As the military, police, and the intelligence agencies do not have the capacity to protect every community from terrorist attacks nationwide. Did you hear that? That is Nigeria for you. That is Nigeria for you. He said that intelligence agencies do not have the capacity to protect every community from terrorist attack. And you ask them all the while that farmers, especially the ones in the north, because there is no, if you like, call Nigeria government and Nigeria security agencies to come to your rescue from United Kingdom come in the southeast. They would never dare. They have not responded to the ones in the north, talk more of southeast. So you ask them all these while, so they can't protect every corner of Nigeria. What are they doing there? But they can go as far as Kenya to kidnap a man that created a security outfit to put a stop to the raping of his elderly mothers and their fathers and their people. That's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said, defend yourself, protect yourself against these terrorist headsmen and land grabbers. The same thing. Now, has he not been vindicated? The truth is that they don't want you saying these things. If you say it, you are causing, you are inciting violence, or you're trying to bring terrorism, or you're bringing terrorism. But security, DSS, the same people that went as far as Kenya to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, told Nigerians to mobilize and defend themselves, that their security is in their own hands. And the security agencies do not have the capacity to defend or protect every community by terrorist headsmen or from terrorist headsmen. We must continue. So our reporters reported on Tuesday that Ajayi made the remark during a public engagement which a phone broadcasted. He referenced a past incident in Bauchi State where local communities successfully fought off Boko Haram insurgents without waiting for security forces. That is what they want Nigerians to do, and they did not legalize arms for them to defend themselves. The government armed headsmen, bandit headsmen with AK-47 and different well-sophisticated ammunitions, and they are urging Nigerians to go and defend themselves, telling you how intelligence security agencies do not have the capacity to defend or protect every community from terrorist headsmen, Boko Haram. They are telling you what happened in Bauchi. And do you know what happened in Bauchi happened? The reason it happened is because the people, the residents of that particular community have been calling on the government, begging on the government, calling on Nigeria government and Nigeria army to come to their rescue, that they are being terrorized, that their community is being terrorized by headsmen and Boko Haram. They are being kidnapped and their farm produce or farmed crops are being destroyed or seized. and the government did not come to their rescue. They now summoned this courage to fight these very people. Do you know how many that was killed? But the good thing is that they succeeded in fighting them off. The good thing is that they succeeded in subduing them, killing them, and seizing their arms. And I'm very sure they have been defending themselves with those arms they seized from those terrorists that came to kidnap. That is what this director of DSS or chief DSS this thing is telling Nigerians to do. Those people got tired of the constant terrorism and attacks by Boko Haram and bandits. They called and cried to the government to come to their rescue. Nobody came to their rescue. They now summoned the courage to fight for themselves, because if they don't, that is how they will continue being terrorized, killed, and kidnapped. He's using that as a reference. You see, these people do not care about Nigerians. And when we talk about freedom, we talk about division. So some of you will come after us. Some of you will start insulting us and calling us names. Nigeria is too big to be one country. Nigeria is too big to be one. The earlier one Nigerians realize this, the better for all of you. Division is the only solution. Go and govern yourself. Protect yourself. That is the only solution. But you people keep kicking against it. Now, DSS chief or director is telling you that intelligence security agencies do not have the capacity to defend every community from terrorists. Did you hear that? They said they have 300,000 police officers. But how many is Nigeria? 240, if I'm not mistaken. 240 or 30 million. And they have just 300,000 police officers. And you people still kick against the division of that zoo? Okay. We must continue. We must continue. Ajayi went further to incite former Director General Ibrahim Babangida as endorsing the idea of community-led resistance. Ajayi urged Nigerians to rethink their approach to self-defense, emphasizing that communities must serve as the first line of defense against terrorists and other criminals. Now, in Southeast, if you are being found with arms or guns, you're an IPOB terrorist. That is what they will tag you. If you are in a door, they find a gun with you, or they catch you with a gun, you are a cultist. You are from South, you are a militant. In the North, they will tell you that they are the Fulani headsmen bandits with guns are hunters. Is that not funny? Of course it is. If you are being found with gun in Southeast, you are an IPOB terrorist. In Edo State, you're a cultist. In South, you're a militant. But Fulanis with AK-47 terrorizing everywhere are hunters. Or better still, Gaba, what is it called? They said they are freedom fighters. And then Rufai will tell you that they are doing business. Kidnapping and taking ransom is doing business. We must continue. We must continue. Okay. Ajayi said Nigerians must defend themselves against terrorists and other criminals. Ejimako, who took to social media to highlight what he called a double standard in the Nigeria government treatment of Kanu, reminded the DSS AG that Kanu is being unjustly held for making a similar statement. The lawyer pointed out that Kanu's call for self-defense was cited as a justification for his arrest, extraordinary rendition from Kenya in 2021, and subsequent prosecution for incitement of violence. Ejimako said, defend yourself is the same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that was twisted to justify his extraordinary rendition and charging him for incitement of violence. That is how Chukwu Kabiama works. He put it in the mouth of DSS chief director, and he said it out. The same thing, defend yourself. That is why he formed the ESN before now, to put a stop, because our old mothers were being raped, our people were being butchered, our people were being terrorized every blessed day. You will hear a young girl went to market. At the end of the day, the next day you will see her dead body at the roadside. A pregnant woman will go to a market and you will see her dead with the baby in her womb by the roadside. Our mothers will go to farm, they will get raped by Fulani headsmen with AK-47. Our people were being butchered. Mothers, fathers were being butchered in Biafra land. The reason Ahmadike formed the security outfit to put a stop to all these killings, to flush out these headsmen that were terrorizing Biafra land before now. And they twisted it. They went, Nigeria government and DSS, the same DSS chief director, when they went to Kenya and kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now that is why Barrister Lawyer Jimako is asking that, is it not the same thing? And I'm sure that DSS chief will be regretting his statement wherever. That's how Chukwuki Kabema will keep exposing them. That truth they don't want you to speak. They will say it with their own mouth. And they will be judged with it. So we must continue. He further stated that Kanu's remark had been a key factor in the Nigeria government's 2017 prosecution. Proscription of IPOB as a terrorist organization, which he argued led to the prosecution of many young, prosecution of many young Igbo people. It is also the same thing that led to the prescription of IPOB and the holding of young Igbos as terrorists, he said. Kanu, a British Nigerian political activist and leader of indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, has been a central figure in the agitation for the secession of southeastern Nigeria under the proposed state of Biafra. He is very erotic and calls for self-determination have frequently put him at odds with the Nigerian government. In 2017, the Nigerian government designated IPOB as a terrorist organization after clash between its member and security forces. There was no clash. Operation Python Dance 1 and 2 killed Biafrans. It killed a lot of Biafrans. And the proscription of IPOB was carried out by Southeast. Let me not say, the Fulanis pushed Southeast to flay fools, and they agreed prescribing IPOB. I don't blame the Fulani Caliphate. Yes, they always use our people against us, and our people always allow themselves to be a willing tool to the Fulanis. So the Southeast governors are complicit in the prescription of IPOB. We must continue. Kanu, who was previously detained on charges of a treasonable felony in 2015, fled the country but was later arrested in Kenya in 2021 under controversial circumstances and brought back to Nigeria. That reporters, it seems that you people chop crazy or which you cannot. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not flee the country. Do you see why you people can never ever move forward in Dazu? And can you see why you people will continue to lament without anything changing? Is it hard for you people to report the truth of the matter for once? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not flee the country. Nigerian army invaded his father's compound to kill him, and he was forced to leave that very place. Through fence, he was thrown out from the fence. Because he being Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we know, refused to leave. And when the people around found out that the mission was to eliminate him, to assassinate him, he was forced. They threw him from the fencing when he refused to go. They had to force him through the fence. And the Nigerian army ended up killing dozens of Biafrans. Innocent Biafrans that asked for nothing but freedom. That was at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's compound that very day. Nigerian army invaded his father's compound to assassinate him, and they ended up killing dozens of Biafrans. That is how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left Nigeria. And he was kidnapped, not arrested. He was never arrested. Rather, he was kidnapped in Kenya, tortured for 8 days before he was illegally renditioned back to Nigeria. You people should start reporting the truth and see if things holding you people back will leave you people a little. Because that is how you people will keep crying and lamenting and nothing will change, because you people keep lying to yourselves and keep lying to the masses and the public. For what reason exactly? Well, we must continue. He has since remained in DSS custody despite multiple court rulings ordering his release. Ejimako comments add to mounting criticism against the Nigerian government's handling of Kanu's case, with human rights organizations and the international bodies calling for due process and adherence to court rulings. Okay, that is it. Few days ago, DSS Chief Director Adiola Ajayi told Nigerians or urged Nigerians to defend themselves, to mobilize and defend themselves against terrorist headsmen. All of them knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very right, just that they are afraid of that separation he added. They are very scared. They don't want Nigeria to divide, and they do not want to move Nigeria forward. They see Igbo as a third class, should I say fourth class citizens. They do not want Igbo to be free in Nigeria. They just want Igbo to remain in cage. And we are not the kind of people to cage, or the kind of people you can cage in your zoo. They are aware that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said nothing but the truth, but they are afraid of that separation he added. That is what they are scared of. Okay, it is not bad to say defend yourself, even in the safest country of countries. It is a skill to learn how to. But Nigerians are being killed every day because once you are being found with any firearm or any arm, you become a terrorist, or you become a criminal, or a militant, or IPOB, and you will get killed immediately. But headsmen with AK-47, well-sophisticated arms, are hunters and the business and the freedom fighters. Do you now understand what is going on? Well, I will stop here. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa has been vindicated by DSS Director Adiola Ajayi. Don't forget to share. Tune in once you get notification. Thank you.